Okay, so this lesson dovetails with what we learned the day before. This just focuses more on the fraction side of it because they can be the trickiest. So keep that in mind as we're going. And some of these are the exception to the rule. So that's what these first 4 questions are going to be, are the exception to SADMAP. Okay, because we normally follow subtraction, addition, division, multiplication, exponents, and parentheses, okay? But let me explain why. So if I look at number 19, my goal is to get x by itself, but I see addition and I see division. Now, if we follow SADMAP, technically I should take care of addition first. But if you look at it, it's being overtaken by the division. So this is a special case where I actually take care of the division before the addition, because that dividing by 8 is underneath the addition. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 8 first. That cancels that, and I have x plus 11. It technically opened it up to where now I have addition. And negative 3 times 8 is negative 24. Now I take care of the addition, and the inverse of addition is to subtract by 11. So these cancel, so I have x equals negative 24 minus 11 is negative 35. Okay, this is also the exception to the rule because I see subtraction and I see division. Normally we would take care of the subtraction first, but that division is overpowering, in other words, the subtraction. So I have to take care of the division first by multiplying by negative 2 to both sides. Okay, so that cancels the negative 2's and opens up the subtraction equals negative 7 times negative 2 is positive 14. And to take care of the subtraction, I do the inverse, which means add 5. So in those negative, the 5's cancel, equals 14 plus 5 is 19. Just more practice to get you through it, okay? So don't be freaked out that it's on the other side of the equal sign. We're going to treat it exactly the same way. My goal is to get a by itself. I see subtraction and I see addition. Normally we would take care of subtraction, but that division is in the way. So to take care of division, I'm going to multiply by negative 6. Negative 6 times 1 is negative 6 equals. These negative 6 cancel, so that opens up the subtraction. Now that I see subtraction, I can take care of it by doing the inverse, which means adding 13. Negative 6 plus 13 is positive 7. And these 13's cancel, so a is by itself. 22, I see addition, I see division. Normally we would take care of addition, but because of that division, I need to multiply by 9 first. 9 times 4 is 36. These 9's cancel, which opens up that addition problem. So now I can take care of addition by doing the inverse, which means subtracting 8. 36 minus 8 is 28 equals. These 8's cancel, and I'm left with W. Okay, this side of the notes really cover a mixture of everything that we talked about the last couple of days. So starting with example 1, okay, I see multiplication, I see addition. This is the case where I would follow SADMAP thoroughly. Okay, there is no exception on this one. So in order to take care of addition, I would subtract, doing the inverse. So I have 4x, because these 3 cancels. 15 minus 3 is 12. Then to take care of multiplication, I divide by 4. X, because those 4 cancels, equals 12 divided by 4 is 3. On this side, example 2, okay, I see multiplication, I see addition. So I follow SADMAP, which means I take care of addition first by doing the inverse, which means subtract 10. Negative 5x, because these 10's cancel. 75 minus 10 is 65. That multiplication means the inverse means to divide by negative 5 to both sides. Those negative 5's cancel, which x equals 65 divided by negative 5 is negative 13. Example 3, I see division, I see subtraction. SADMAP tells me I take care of subtraction first. So the inverse of subtracting 3 is to add 3. X over 4, because these 3's cancel, and 7 plus 3 is 10. The inverse of dividing by 4 is to multiply both sides by 4. Those 4's cancel, so I have x equals 10 times 4 is 40. We're just flying through these. X, we have division, we have addition. I take care of addition first because of SADMEP. Adding 9 means the inverse, which means to subtract by 9. So I have x over negative 3 because these 9's cancel. Negative 4 minus 9 is negative 13. I multiply by negative 3, which is the inverse of dividing. Those cancel, so x equals negative 13. Negative 13 times negative 3 is positive 39. So if you can tell on example 5 and 6, these are the exceptions to the rules. This is where you cannot follow SADMEP like we normally would. Okay, let me explain why. If I look on this first example, I see addition and I see division. But if you look at division, overpowers, I guess, in a way, the addition. So I can't subtract 3 yet until I take care of the division problem. So the inverse of division is to multiply by 4. Those 4's cancel, which opens up the x plus 3. 7 times 4 is 28. Now I can take care of the addition, and the inverse of addition is to subtract 3 to both sides. Those cancel, so x equals 28 minus 3 is 25. Same thing here. I see subtraction and I see division, but I can't take care of the subtraction until I open up the division problem. So I'm going to multiply by negative 7, which is the inverse of division. That opens up the subtraction problem, so x minus 2. 3 times negative 7 is negative 21. Now I have subtraction, which means the inverse is to add both sides by 2. Those cancel, so x equals negative 21 plus 2 is negative 19.